All right, Nick, so give you a little feedback here. So the first part of, if I might break down the first three measures, you actually have pretty well, but just go over them and make sure you get that last measure. So the first three measures sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And that's the first three measures and the first note of measure 4. Now, one of the problems you were having was getting from the third measure to the fourth measure. So I will play it a couple times. The third measure, then the fourth measure. 3, 4. Okay, let's try that again. 3, 4. Now, there's also a transition from measure 4 to measure 5. And let's look at what that sounds like. So that one goes. Now you'll notice, and I'll remove my capo here because it's kind of in the way. Okay, so you'll notice between measures 4 and 5 that when you get ready to do that slide, that your fingers, as you're playing measure 4, your left hand is above the fingerboard getting ready in that position, okay? Which is the 4th string, 1st fret, 1st string, 1st fret. So as I'm playing measure 4, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those are quarter notes right there. So you're going from an eighth to a quarter. So listen to timing very carefully. And I would recommend, I'll play it 3 times, and you listen to all 3 times and try to get this in your mind. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 3, 4. Now, if somehow, this is on YouTube, if you're using your computer, use your cursor, and on the bottom it'll tell how many minutes are in the video. And let's say that this one started at 1 minute and 2 seconds. Note that, and then you can put your clicker there or leave it there and push it down, and it'll go back to 1 minute and 2 seconds. In other words, that little arrow is on the line, and you kind of carefully put it there, and hopefully it stays there. And then when you get ready to go back, you just hit it. See if that makes any sense. So let's do that one more time. 3, 4. Okay. Then the next measure, let's see, is number 6. And once again, you're going from quarter notes to eighth notes, and the eighth notes are twice as fast. So let's try that again. So we're going to play measures 5 and 6. 3, 4. Let's try that again. 3, 4. 3, 4. Okay. Then we're going to do measure. Well, this is too far for me to see. Measure 7. So we're going to do measure 6 and 7. 3, 4. Okay, now you'll see at the end of measure 8. I'm sorry, end of measure 7, you'll see 2 lines and 2 dots. What that means is go back to where you see that same symbol, which happens to be the beginning of measure 4. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 measures there, and you repeat those. So the way it works, you play measures 1 through 3, then you play 4 through 7, Then you go back and play 4 through 7 again, and then you finish the song. So let's play from measures 4 through 7 twice. 3, 4. Now, there are a lot of techniques within those 4 measures, so don't expect to get it quickly. This might take, well, since it's kind of your first song, that might take 10 or 15 hours to get it. So whenever you play it, you start real slow and make sure that you're playing it perfectly. And if you miss it, stop and play that measure or group of measures at least 10 times perfectly. And all right, so let's try that again. So notice we're going to go from measures 4 through measure 7. 3, 4. Okay, let me play those twice. So 4 through 7, then 4 through 7 again, which is the way you'll play it in the song. 3, 4. Now, when we're coming out of measure 7, we're going to play 7 and 8, which are the same measure, actually. So 7 and 8, 3, 4. All right, let's try that again. 3, 4. Okay, so once again, put your cursor wherever the measure, in this case, 7 starts. We'll play 7 and 8, and keep doing it until you get it perfect. Now, every time you miss it, any mistake at all, you play that measure or exercise 5 different times. If you miss it during the 5 times, you have to start from the beginning. Okay, and then the last 4 measures, starting at 9, are, let's try that again, 3, 4. Okay, so you're going to notice that the 10th measure, you already know it because it is, actually you don't know it, but it's similar to some of the other measures with a technique. So let's play measures 9 to the end of the song. 3, 4. All right. So go ahead and play this thing for about a week. Play the different groups, and then send me another video. But do me a favor, when you shoot the audio, if you make a mistake, just stop and reshoot it. So for example, if you go and you make a mistake there, just start the recording over and don't go into the song. Does that make sense? In other words, if you make a mistake, stop there, practice it. Anyway, so much for that. So I'm going to play the whole song kind of slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once again, this is kind of an advanced intermediate break, so it's going to take a while, for you to master this. And the other thing to do is maybe with each part that you practice, listen to it, let's say 3 times, and use headphones or computer speakers. In other words, a computer speaker should plug into your iPhone in some form or fashion. You might need a adapter, but listen to the YouTube video, let's say 2 or 3 times, then play it, see how you think you did, then listen to it 2 or 3 times, and then do it again until you've got it in your head and are playing it perfect. So just so you know where we're headed, so when you play that break a little faster, here's what it sounds like. All right, that's it. So talk to you later.